All right, happy Tuesday evening, everybody. It's your old buddy, the Dreamer, and welcome to another episode of Hanging with the Dreamer. Tonight, Dreamers, for those who are new to the channel, please hit subscribe and smash that bell notification so that we could share my interviews, we could share my guest content, we can make a positive difference in somebody's life. And if you like my content, please consider hitting my PayPal link. Show my PayPal link a little love. It goes a long way, and it will help me to be able to continue to do my shows. So, real quick announcement. January 21st, Dreamers, it's on. The Electric Circus from Hell, brought to you by Rage Breed Records and me, the Dreamer's Life. And our special nonprofit is an awesome nonprofit that is Dreamer approved, and I back this foundation up 150%, the Lead Not Follow Foundation. When you watch this, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and say hello, and check out my guest links that will be in the description box of this video below. So let's all get together here, everybody. Come on, Dreamers, let's welcome Mr. Darren Griffith to the show, and let's welcome Miss Carol all the way from Las Vegas. Welcome to Hanging with the Dreamer.
Hi.
Hey. Man, I love your intro, and I love that that song gets me every time that you played that showed my shirts. I still get chills when I see those shirts come up on for the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. So thank you very much. Man, that just rocked. Didn't you get the chills, Carol?
Oh, yeah. Every time I hear that song and see those shirts, it's awesome.
Dreamer, you are the best here. Awesome.
Thank you. Well, I am so grateful, and I thank you for your kind words. I am incredibly thankful, incredibly grateful that both Darren, you and Carol are here this evening, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to hear all about the exciting things going on with the Lead Don't Follow Foundation.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have so much going on right now. It is crazy. Like, we call ourselves, what do we call ourselves, Carol?
Team No Sleep.
Team No Sleep. Exactly. Because we get no sleep. I live on the East Coast, and Carol, she's a night owl too, and she calls me at like 12 midnight her time. That's 3 a.m. my time, and I never get any sleep. So.
I'm always out with the bands. I gotta catch up, you know.
Oh, and Dreamer, I'm telling you, you have to ask Carol. And I told you I put you on the spot, Carol. But
okay.
when we get to it, Carol's going to tell you this fascinating how she runs, how she gets our artists and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so where do you want to start, Dreamer?
Well, I would love to start with the Lead Don't Follow Foundation.
Awesome. Well, the way, so my girlfriend and I, my fiance, I should say, she calls herself my lady friend here. We live in Maryland, and we decided to blend our families. So we went and we saw this house. It was an amazing house. It was owned by a professional basketball player. We purchased the house in Maryland. Western Maryland, so it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You know, we like our privacy, so it's great here. So the guy bought the house for his mother, and she lived there, and unfortunately she passed away. And then unbeknownst to us, when we bought the house, we didn't know that we bought like the biggest drug house out in the state of Maryland. And the only way we knew that, we had drug dealers come to our house like every week for the first week. The first year that we lived there, every week, someone would be coming asking, you know, hey, you know, they were trying to buy drugs and stuff. And instead of getting angry, we're like, hey, they don't live here anymore. You can just please don't come back, you know, just to be nice. And then I own a t-shirt company called Paragon. And I had a friend from high school who reached out to me, and she told me this story. It was so heartbreaking. She called and she actually Facebooked me on Facebook message here. And she advised me, she asked me if I would do a shirt that says like F heroin. And of course I said, well, I don't really do curse words on my shirts. However, I'll come up with something to that's a little bit better. And she went on and told me that she lost her son to heroin. And the connection was her son bought the heroin from our house. And that's very, like, you know, because I've never been around drugs or, you know, I've never been into like any of the drug scenes or anything. I don't even drink, you know. So after she told me that, you know, I found out that there were 3 kids in our little community where I live who all passed away from heroin overdoses. And, you know, me as a parent, I really had to do something. So Michelle and I, we said that we needed to do something. And so when I grew up, my parents always taught me, be a leader, not a follower. And Dreamer, I'm sure that like when you were little, you probably had your family say, oh, if someone jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? Yeah. No, we're not. So that's how I came up with lead, don't follow. And I've always instilled that into my sons, his upbringing. And because you don't have to succumb to peer pressure or anything here. So, but yeah, that's the way we started Lead, Don't Follow. And John Allen from Charm City Devils, we met at a talk show when I had Paragon. And he actually got me into like the rock and roll business. I used to sell my shirts I used to be a merch. I used to do his merch, and he would wear my shirts up on stage. And, you know, he would let me sell my shirts at his show as well. And I met this really good guy. His name is Angelo Ferriello. He plays guitar for Sweet Cyanide in New York City. And also Rachel Lauren, the late Rachel Lauren band. And he played guitar for her briefly. And so now he's back with Sweet Cyanide. And hey, one of our shows that we're going to be doing in July, you might just see a reunion of Sweet Cyanide, which they're pretty dope. So they're awesome. So anyway, I reached out to Angelo, and he said, absolutely, I'll do whatever you need here. I will definitely help the cause. Because I asked him, can I use your shirt? Can I use your face for your shirt here? And he said, Absolutely. And he says, you know, and I know a lot of rockers that would do this for you, you know? And so he says you could probably get a lot of rock and roll artists to come on board as well. And that's how we got started. That first shirt that really made a difference. And I tell you, Angelo doesn't want anything in return. He doesn't want any, you know, he just wants to help the cause. So all of our proceeds for everything that we do, the t-shirts, the concerts, everything that we do goes to local communities wherever we're at. So let's say we just did a show in Maryland here. Our first show, I thought it was the best thing we do to do a show in our hometown where these kids passed away due to heroin overdose. And half our proceeds go to a local drug treatment center to help them with like toiletries and stuff like that. And the other half goes to individuals that need our help, that can't afford treatment. They can't afford the basics, like the consultations that cost like $125. They can reach out to Lead Don't Follow Foundation and we'll pay that for them. And it doesn't have to be a certain community, but everywhere we go, like the shirts that people buy on our site right now, that goes into a little, the money that we get goes into an account that anyone in the whole USA can reach out to us, even Canada, anywhere. And if we can help them, we definitely will. The great thing is, you know, if they need something, we will get them in touch with a local drug treatment center and help them, and we'll pay for their consultations, because usually Medicaid will pay for the rest of that. And I've learned all this by just starting this. I've started talking with addicts themselves. I started talking to parents of loved ones that they've lost their kids and stuff. And that's where I learned a lot. And I tell you, and just the people in the treatment centers, they all know about us now, especially in the Maryland area. But now it's gonna go, you know, countrywide here. So we really want to do that. So, man, we just have a lot of artists that are now on board with us, which I'll love to share with you, because I know I talk a lot. So I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'm all yours.
And we got another one that can talk a lot too, Carol.
Well, Carol, what do you say, Carol? Nevin?
But, you know, getting back to what Aaron said about the foundation, it's amazing the work that the foundation does to help people. And this event that we are planning is going to be the biggest to date for the foundation. And we are leveling up, people. So get ready.
That's awesome.
I tell you, the bands that we're recruiting, if you look at some of our shirts here, we have, I don't know if you know who Mariah Formica is, but she was on The Voice, and she's now in a band called Plush, an all-girl band that kicks ass. And I'm telling you what, yeah, they are now touring with Hailstorm and Evanescence. Yeah. And by the way, Lizzie Hale, I know you watch this. We want you as an artist for our shirts here. We're dead serious.
Come on,
look
Lizzie.
at our eyes. Come on, Lizzie. You know. So, but then she's gonna be touring with Slash and the Conspirators with Miles Kennedy.
Yeah.
And she's just blowing up, and I'm so proud that she is a part of the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. And again, she's the same way. Whatever I can do, I will help. And then we got Justin Parks, who is with Stone Horses with John Allen. I mentioned John Allen from Charm City Devils and Stone Horses. He used to be in SR 71 as the drummer, and Child's Play. Taking it back, Dreamer, in the 80s, man, when rock was rock, baby. He was the drummer. He was the drummer of Child's Play. But they've been great. And John's drummer from Charm City Devils and Stone Horses, Jason Heiser, is also an artist for Lead Don't Follow Foundation. He was like the third artist to come on board with us. So we have Kelly Bell in the Kelly Bell Band. A lot of people know him as Fat Blues. This guy is the nicest guy, always smiling, and he always wants to help. And the great thing is he didn't ask for anything. None of these guys have asked, or girls have asked for anything. They just want to help the cause, because there are people out there that look up to them as role models. And you know what? They are walking the walk, So, and if they can help someone, if their shirt can help someone, and it will, they will, but just to rock their shirt with Lead Don't Follow Foundation. I mean, I get so happy that all these artists are with us. I'm so excited about all our artists here. We have Dean Kramer from So Low. He also played with Funny Money with Steve Whiteman from Kicked. He is a great guitarist, and he came on board. And Vegas, you might get ready, because we might have some Maryland bands here that are going to. We're not saying anything. That's your department, Carol.
Okay.
But we're gonna bring some Maryland rock to Las Vegas as well.
Well, I can think of a prominent Maryland band right now.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing a show in Maryland too. That we're gonna have it's gonna be like the biggest car show, and band, like we have like a 300-acre venue. It's like at the Ag Center in Washington County. That's actually in my hometown. But 300 acres. We can do whatever we want there, and we're really gonna do it upright. We just have so many artists that are coming up, and I'm getting so excited. But I'm gonna hold the rest of these for just a little bit here.
So, if I may ask, when will that be?
When what the Maryland show?
Mm-hmm.
July 30th, 2022.
All right.
Yeah. So we already got that in the books.
Wow, 2022. 2022. It's going to be a good year, I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah. Things are going to start exploding for Lead Don't Follow Foundation. We're excited.
That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. So, Carol, tell me how. Here's Aaron.
Oh my God! What happened? What?
No.
I swear I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything, and I got plenty of battery and everything.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry. All right, there we go.
So, So welcome back there.
Thank you.
So Carol, how did that whole process start for you?
Well, a couple months back, I had a conversation with Elena Mascot from Click on This. And we're kind of talking about, Darren just finished the tantric benefit. And she says, you should get together with Darren and put on a show in Vegas. I think he might be interested in that. And I kind of sat on it for a little bit and thought about it, because I knew about Darren. He followed me. I followed him. And one night I went to see the Iron Maidens. And I posted some pictures on Facebook and dinged Darren. And he says, hey, I got Courtney on a shirt. And I'm like, yeah, wow, you know, and we just started talking, and I said, hey, can you like give me a call later? I said, I want to pick your brain a little bit. And in that conversation, we were on the phone for like 3 hours.
Right.
And there's no lie, that's Darren.
Yeah, 3 hours.
And yeah. And, you know, I was on Keep Rock Alive with Mike Petrelli, and I developed quite a few relationships with a lot of the bands that I interviewed, and a lot of Vegas bands. So we kind of put heads together and said, hey, I got some bands that would love to do this. So it kind of came to fruition. I don't want to give it away. But I've developed some great relationships with some Vegas artists. And yeah, I mean, I just go right up to them, introduce myself. Hi, I'm Carol Niven, the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. How are you? I show them my ring.
Nice.
It usually gets me, hey, I like your ring. And we start a conversation. Yes. I love skulls. Yes. Okay. Anyway, you know, I love rock and roll. It's been a passion for me for decades. And Mike Petrelli and I loved Keep Rock Alive. It's a great, great show. And I'm in development now to have my own show back in 22 on the Rocks. And I'm actually taking that show, and it's going to be on the road with Lead Don't Follow Foundation. So it's going to be a great pairing. We're going to be interviewing some great artists, and we're going to have a lot of fun in the process. So, yeah.
Sounds phenomenal. You know,
I mean, Darren, go ahead and elaborate a little bit.
What'd you say?
I said, why don't you go ahead and elaborate a little bit on how we connected?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then like, and this will bring me to my next artist. So I reached out to Patrick Stone from Butterside. And so I'm talking to Carol, and I'm like, man, I have this guy. His name's Patrick Stone from Butterside, and his voice is freaking amazing. And he did this song with Carla Harvey from Butcher Babies called Amber Alert. And then I just fell in love with the band. And then Carol goes, oh, I interviewed them. And so she showed me her interview with Butterside, and that just like set it off. And we've been like, that's why we call ourselves Team No Sleep, because we have so many ideas and so many things when we start taking this tour called The Awakening on the road. When we do this show in Vegas, we're going to hit 4 other stops, one in Arizona, because I want to do a West Coast little stint, and then 2 more in. So I want to do like a total of 4 or 5 shows in California, Arizona, and Vegas. So Vegas, Arizona, and then we're going to get 2 shows in California for the Awakening. And we're going to raise money for every place we go into. And I'm kind of giving it away a little, and I apologize. But when we go into Vegas, we're going to do all proceeds, every single dime. Every single dime. Yeah, we're going to give to Clark County in Las Vegas. We're going to give half of it to a treatment center, a substance abuse center, and we're also going to give the other half. People can reach out to us, or treatment centers can reach out to us and say, hey, Darren, Carol, we have a couple people that can't afford the consultation. Would you guys be able to cover that? Absolutely. Then we'll just send them a check here. And the great thing about us, when we do this, we have the show, that treatment center will get that money after we have the final total that same week. So we'll have a show on Saturday. They'll have a check in their hand by the next Friday.
Right.
I really wish more people did what you both are doing and what the Foundation is doing.
It's be kind to one another. Ellen DeGeneres hits it on the head every single time. Be kind to people. Say hi to people. You know, we got to get back to what we got to get back to. You know, being nice to everyone like we used to. And I know that like politics and stuff has split us apart, but this music is so powerful. It will bring everybody together. And no matter if you like, if you don't, because we've had a couple people like give us some feedback where you know, that if you give them money, it's not going to help or whatever. And I'm not a professional. I don't profess to be a professional. We're here to help the people that want the help here. And the great thing is you're going to see a rock concert. You're going to see a kick-ass show. And to know that your money, all of your money, it's not going in our pockets. It's not going in Carol's pockets.
Nope.
It's going to the community. So, and we just want to help people. We want to, and Ellen DeGeneres says it right here. And Ellen, we would love to have you on a shirt as well here. She always says, be kind to one another. And that's what we got to get back to doing here, basically.
I totally agree, Darren. I mean, now is the time. Now is the time to bring people together for one cause, and that's Lead Don't Follow Foundation. We are going to rock Vegas like they've never seen before.
Hey, Dreamer, I have to tell you, and then Carol's going to make a big announcement here, but so back to my shirts, because I love these shirts. So I started to expand my horizon, and we have Scott Wilson from Saving Abel. We have Hugo from Tantric, and Jaron Galino from Tantric as well. The ladies love Jaron. So Carol's like, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
But I reached out to Ari, came in from Steven Adler Band, and he was on board like lickety split, bam, bam, bam. And but the thing I wanted to tell you is we have a radio personality area, so we have enlisted the great. Now, Dreamer, you're probably you probably know the early MTV days, right? If I said Wubba Wubba Wubba, do you know who that would be?
Yeah, that's Downtown Julie Brown.
Right. And she is she wears my Paragon shirts, and
Awesome.
so I reached out to her and I said, "Hey, Julie, I would love if you to be a part of the Lead Don't Follow Foundation and my new radio series." And she says, you know, I don't do English accent very well, but she's like, "I love to, love anything you want here." And that made me so happy. The other thing was, we got a rock and roll legend, radio disc jockey from Baltimore called Kirk McEwen. He has been a staple at the 98 Rock here in Baltimore. He came on board, and now I'm happy to say, and I'm going to announce this on your show, Dreamer. Nick Carter, not the Backstreet Boy Nick Carter, but
Like I
yeah, Carol's like, yeah, I love Nick. So, but it's Nick Carter. He does mornings on Volume, and he's going to be a part of the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. And also Carol said, Carol also mentioned Courtney Cox from Iron Maidens too, and her and Jaron, they kind of grew up together, and she said, "Hey, if Jaron's doing it, you must be okay." So, you know, and my heart is full because they are. And now we have our first comedian from, if I say That Metal Show, who do you think I'm talking about?
You're either talking about Florentine or you're talking about Don.
Don Jameson, yes.
Yay!
He is on board, and I'll send you his shirt. I don't know if I did or not.
He's gonna be there.
Yes, yes,
Jameson.
yes.
Wow.
So he is so, like, I met him for the first time at the Maryland Music Institute. I hope I have that right. Maryland Institute of Music. There we go. Sorry. I met him there with Rick Parks. They were doing this chili cook-off, and Don was there. And, you know, again, you know, everyone has been so awesome. Everybody that I've actually asked has come on board here. And, you know, no one has ever said, "Oh, well, what's in it for me?" Because they know what's in it for them. You know, they're going to help people, you know, people that are at their concerts and they're, you know, sitting in the audience and stuff. That's, you know, they're going to be a positive role model for them too. But anyway, so yeah, I'm so excited. I'm like, every day is like, you know how you go to a regular 9 to 5 and sometimes you're just dreading it and everything, but not us, you know, because we wake up every day, there's something new on the horizon. We have so many things out there, you know. I can't wait I'd love to get Nikki Sixx on a shirt. I'd love to get Slash on a shirt, Tommy Lee, and I mean, you know it, Dreamer. And so, Carol, you have to explain to Dreamer the encounter that you had, I think at Vamps, right?
Oh, yeah.
Vamps.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Okay, so I was at Vamps at a rock club in Vegas, seeing one of my favorite bands, Crashing Wayward. I actually interviewed them for Keep Rock Alive, and developed a good friendship with them as far as the band goes. And I was there. I saw Dave Harris and the rest of the band. And all of a sudden, I looked to my left, and it's DJ Ashba.
Oh,
And I was
Darren,
thinking to myself, I'm going to get this guy on a shirt. So I walked right up to him. I introduced myself that I was from the Lead Don't Follow Foundation. And I said, we love you and we want to put you on a t-shirt. So we're excited. So we're working on that right now.
Right.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Darren James, DJ Ashba, as the world knows him. I remember when he played with Bullet Boys. Because
He's a great guy. He's got the biggest heart in the world, and I know he's going to help out.
amazing. And I'll tell you, I know people.
Right. He has a great name, and he's a Scorpio too. He just had a birthday. I'm a November baby myself here too. So I'm telling you, it's meant to be. Darren, get on our shirt.
Right. And I mean, this is all pieces of the puzzle that we're doing with the Lead Don't Follow Foundation, and this is only the beginning.
Yep. I'm excited for you. I think it's great. And with the shirts coming along like they are, it's a new ball of wax. This is a whole new approach to trying to help people that truly, really want it. And
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's awesome.
And it's a
It's
different, you're right, Dreamer. It is. It's a different approach here, but I wanted to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? And like, me with the background and doing t-shirts and stuff, I tell you, like, people love great t-shirts, not a shirt that like it kind of brings you down. Like if you look at my Scott Wilson t-shirt, that is so dope. It is so awesome. And I tell you, I love Scott. He is so awesome. Like anytime I reach out to him, he gets back to me immediately and is like, like Old School with Will Ferrell. Is that the movie that we were talking about, Carol?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Old School. Yeah.
You're my boy, Blue. That's what I thought he was like. He's like, you're my boy, Darren. You're my boy. So, but yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
just to have a cool shirt like that, and and I call this I have a shirt with just an empty microphone, and I loved Chris Cornell. Like I met him in Baltimore, and he was so kind to me and my son Gunnar, and I always remembered him. And he's like been my favorite of all time, and the shirt that I designed with the empty mic and the Lead Don't Follow Foundation, or the Lead Don't Follow logo on the back behind it with some smoke, that I kind of did the ode to Chris Cornell there, because gosh, we miss him so much here.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's so awesome.
Yep. Yeah. I could go on all night about the importance of Chris Cornell
Yeah.
in my life, my musical life, in my personal life. It's him and Scott Weiland
Yes.
Yes.
are very near and dear to my house, and I miss them both terribly.
Very much so.
I really do. I'm glad Slash is still around. Glad DJ Ashby's still around. Nicky's still around. Michael's still around. I'm glad that Tommy Lee's still around. I'm glad Mick Mars is still around. God bless him,
Mhm.
Let's not forget about Keith Richards. He is
Oh, wow.
still
He's beyond legendary. He's like the ultimate.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah.
what the latest stone stage looks like? That they're touring, freighting around the world right now. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's just massive, towering video walls, and just like in the 80s, just like in the 90s. And there's Keith Richards, boys. He's Keith Richards. He's out there, and he's still got the pose and everything. It's great. I love it. And Sir Mick, I have a portrait of Sir Mick over here that my friend Brian gave me. Mick's another pretty big influence. Him and David Bowie, I know, in my life, my personal life. And I'll tell you, when I just bring all this stuff up because the fact that the Lead Not Follow Foundation is trying to really pick up momentum, and it sounds like to me that you have, and it's going to be an epic 2022.
Oh, yeah, it is, Dreamer.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And I mean, we have so much good things coming to us. When we start this tour, probably this will, I would say in Vegas, we should be filming our show that we're going to be doing. I guess I really shouldn't have said anything about that, but anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going to happen. You're going to see, we're going to be in everyone's face here by, I would say, what do you say, like July? The whole United States are going to see us every week here.
Get ready, people, because I'm coming for you.
And don't make her go Chicago.
Yeah.
She'll go Chicago on you if you don't watch here. So.
Chicago. Wow.
Well, yeah, we don't want to give too much away, but we're so excited about what's to come and what we're building here. And it's just going to be amazing. And
do you
I
want to
hope
announce
everybody
the show? Do you want to announce?
Should I?
Yeah,
Should
go
I?
ahead and announce that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You have the exclusive, Dreamer. April 23rd, 22, Las Vegas Rockstar Bar and Grill is going to have the largest Lead Don't Follow event. It's the Awakening Tour. And we have a lot of bands that are going to be with us. I'll just give you a little bit of a taste of who's going to be there. Our headliner, Tantric, Butterside, and a couple friends of mine, Crashing Wayward. And hi, if you're sick and you're there too, we may have some music for you.
Oh, I know what that is.
So more to come, but we don't want to give all of it away.
Awesome. That's another band I really love when they first came out.
Oh, yeah, you should hear their new stuff though. Oh my God, it's great. Here.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna look it up in the morning when my mind is quiet and when I'm editing, and I'm gonna pull Tantric up. I want to check out what they're doing now. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, they were on. Are you in California, Dreamer?
Yes.
They were on KLOS. Matt Penfield. Butterside was, and they have two like hits out there right now. One's Voices and Ghostlighting. That is the best video I've seen.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah. And it's a Scooby-Doo takeoff of it. You know, they're a band that has fun here. And I'm telling you, you have to watch it. Oh my God, it's great here.
They're great, super nice guys. Patrick Stone's amazing. I'm so glad we're putting him on a shirt. He's great. The whole band is amazing. So we're really honored to have them play our event in Vegas.
That's gonna be epic. Are there any plans to do any live broadcasting?
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll take whoever. I mean, we're gonna have a red carpet event here with some of our sponsors and we'll be announcing our like title sponsors and everything, and we're going to give love to everyone who sponsors with us for these shows here. You know, people out there can donate money to the Lead Don't Follow Foundation by texting Lead Don't Follow to 22828. They can donate money. That money goes directly. That's not going to go directly to the concert itself. That will go when people donate money to us, like 22828. That goes to helping people get treatment that they need here. So, but yeah, we love our sponsors. We're just right now. We're getting them as they come in here, but yeah, so we're real excited to announce our big sponsors, and yeah, we're trying to get a couple bands. One's from Las Vegas, Nevada, that they kick ass, man, and this guy wears my shirts all the time, and I can't wait. I want to announce everything here. And
Darren.
I know. I can go back to the shirts.
Anyway, I need to leave a great note on this. We'll be announcing more bands as weeks progress. And there's going to be a ton of celebrities come with us to ride. So get ready, Vegas, because we're going to rock the house.
You know what? I was just thinking we should get Carrot Top. He's like my favorite.
Oh, yeah. He's from Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's awesome. Dreamer,
Darren.
if you can get us some, if you can get us any artists, you just email us and you know, we want to get, by next year, I want over 100 artists, athletes, comedians. I want a total of 100 shirts. So when you go to a Lead Don't Follow Foundation, as I was telling Carol before we came on, I have this merch stand set up, and I have 4 by 8, like 4 foot by 8 foot, this merch stand. So it's like 20 foot wide, or I don't know math that well. It's a 8 foot tall merch stand, a merch wall. It's like, and we want to continue to push that out. So when you go to a Lead Don't Follow, it's like a whole block. We'll have every shirt on there, and then someone can come up and buy a shirt right there on the fly, you know, and all proceeds.
Darren,
I'm sorry. I know.
Go ahead.
Talk. No, go ahead.
No.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was going to say, should we give a little tidbit that we're going to have a special shirt for the event?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to start just for the event. And
Yes.
it'll be amazing.
Yes. So, yeah, oh wait, that's my part. Sorry. So we're going to have a limited edition shirt, the Awakening Tour. And for each one that we go to, Dean Kramer from So Low, he actually gave me, he's like, Darren, you should do a special shirt event, a limited edition shirt. Because we didn't do it on our first show in September. However, Carol talked us into it here, and we are going to put in a limited edition shirt. We're only going to have so many of these shirts. And and it'll have every single band and sponsor, the Rockstar Bar. Can I tell you this Rockstar Bar? Carol sent me the pictures of this Rockstar Bar. We're not doing it inside. Oh no, we're going outside, and they call it the open air now, right? Is that what they call outside concerts? Is that the right thing to say?
I mean, we're bringing the Rock and Awakening Tour outside of the Rockstar Bar. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so we'll have like 2,000 tickets that we're going to sell there, and then we're going to stop it at that here, because we could probably get more, but you know what? I mean, we're all here to listen to some great music, have a great time, and when people come into the show, it's going to be a little different, because we're going to, like, when you come into the show, you're going to get other things. And I'll just tell you one of the things that we're going to give like these limited edition guitar picks. And I'm telling you, there are so many people that collect guitar picks. It's amazing here. So we're going to have a lot of other things, but we want to thank people for coming. And, Carol and I both will be going around thanking every single person in the venue for coming. That's what makes this special. That's what we did in Maryland. That's what we'll do in Vegas. That's what we'll do in California, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut. I'll do it everywhere. In Chicago. Yes. But anyway, so July 23rd, 2022, we are going to have a press conference too. So that's going to be fun to see our mugs at a press conference.
I know. So. This is huge. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
We just want to get the word out. We want people to donate. And the good thing about Vegas is this show, we want people to know in Vegas that all of the proceeds, every single dime, goes to the Clark County community here. We want to help people. We want to get them back. We want to instill hope back into them so they can get back. And you know what? We're going to do like a special sound check for some people. I'm just bringing it up right now because I think it'll be a great idea. We'll go around to some of the different treatment centers, and if they want to see a sound check, we'll bring them in, and we'll have them meet the artists and stuff. You know what? I'll tell you a quick story. I know I'm like windy here. Sorry. Hugo, the charity that we helped, the treatment center that we helped in the Maryland, Pennsylvania area, House of Hope, Bernadette Bowman is the owner of that, and her daughter talked to Hugo, and she was an addict as well. Her daughter was, but Hugo helped her, and Hugo didn't even know that. And like 11 years later, Bernadette went there and told Hugo that your talk with my daughter really helped her, and she is now a counselor for addicts and at the House of Hope in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And that, to me, I will ever be indebted to Hugo. He's just such a nice guy, and I can't wait, and I'm so happy to have them back here. I think they'll do very well in Vegas here too.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. You know.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
tell
have
you-
information later during the press conference.
Well, I'll tell you, all people need is just to know that there's a little bit of hope. It's because you are honestly really trying to make a difference, and you're trying to let people know it's okay. We've all made mistakes. We have regrets. But here's the thing, you know, don't let it push you over that cliff like it does a lot of people. Hang on.
Right.
And work real hard and do what you have to do to get through the night, and believe in yourself and have faith and know that you're strong, you're important, you're valuable to this world, and you're valuable to your own life. You have a voice that needs to be heard.
Oh, thank you.
Because I appreciate what you are doing. And these people need to know that they matter, that they're worth something, and they're valued. Because I'll guarantee you, chances are they probably don't feel like they are.
Right.
You know, and it's really awesome to just be nice. Just be nice. A kind word could save somebody's life. You know. And I'm really thankful and beyond thankful that to have you both on tonight, this evening. And I'm thankful to be able to be a small part in helping a foundation on January 21st. And if there's like a donation link, I will that I can get. I'll put it in every description box of every interview between now and then.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dreamer.
And you know, I believe in what the foundation is doing, and I know I'm definitely going to get a shirt. I'm probably going to get a couple of them. I can't do it right this second, but I know that I want to be able to wear a Lead Don't Follow Foundation shirt when I do my interviews.
Right.
And just
Darren hooked up with that.
Yeah. Hey, if we get Darren James, you're gonna be happy. If we get DJ Ashma, yeah, Carol, get on that thing.
Get on it.
That would be great. That'd be great. I love to hear it.
Oh my gosh, I'm like I just love all the artists that have donated their image and their faces to us, and these shirts are selling so well here. Like, you know, I mean, like every shirt that we bring out, you know, first it's like, oh, well, like Mariah's shirt, Angela, like they all just sell. And then when you think that, okay, that run's done, then we bring out another one, and then those go, and then all of a sudden here comes Ari, and they're all racing to see who has the best one. And I tell you,
Yeah.
when they post, hey, I'm doing a shirt for the Lead Don't Follow Foundation, there's 75,000 followers or whatever, you know, are all going on and buying a shirt, and that is helping out so much. And I stand here so humbled. I know we both are very humbled when they're buying that. Like I'm just like, wow. You know, people really want to make a difference here, and they're making a big difference here. And I just, you know, my thing is, what I really like is, I love doing all the shirts, I love doing the concerts, but I had a guy came up to me at a concert, and at first he was like, you know, he's like a big biker dude, and he was very kind of scary, you know, and he was very intimidating, I should say. And my security guy, he's like, oh, what? We can't smoke in a Maryland bar? And he's like, no, you can't. And then so my bouncer, like my security guy, stood up and he goes, all right, I'm putting it down. But that guy who, you know, you think he's a real tough dude, comes up to me. His name was Shane. I remember it. Him and I were on we were watching Tantric, and he told me his story. He lost his son to heroin, and he's about ready to lose his daughter to heroin, and he needs help. And I tell you, that is, I always tear up, but I tell you what, we hugged. I mean, like, I'm hugging this big biker dude, but he was so nice. And, you know, and we were grateful that our foundation could help, you know, just a little bit to get them into the right place, get them to that people that need it. And my satisfaction comes from people like Shane and people that reach out to us, you know, via Facebook, or they email us, where you can go on and tell your story there. We always want people to share their stories so we can put it on there, because, hey, if that one story can help one person, we did our job, you know, there with that. And so, you know, I love it when people email us, and I just feel so thankful. And it's like, I'm not, you know, they're very thankful that, oh, you helped my son or you helped my daughter. I didn't help anybody. I just led them in the right direction, and, you know, and just paid $125 to help them get their first consultation. And I tell you what, it's very satisfying to help that, and I'm very humbled. And I know I was put on this earth to do something, and I think I found my calling here. Absolutely. And you know, and you were mentioning earlier about your legacy. This is what I want people to know me as, not Darren the Paragon, the guy with the girls in the cages and the dancing and stuff. You know, that was old. Now, Lead Don't Follow Foundation, we're going to cement our legacy that says, oh yeah, hey, you know, the guy who created this, and hopefully my son will be able to take over this foundation when I'm long gone. Hopefully it'll last that long. So, and I hope it keeps going, and, you know, we make a big difference in the world here.
Well, is there anybody, any artist, say Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, just to name a couple?
Lizzie Hale.
Lizzie Halo, absolutely.
You know that.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
That would be phenomenal. Is there anybody that you would like to give a big shout out to, Darren?
I would love to give a shout out to all my artists. And I apologize if I miss any. We have so many, right, Carol?
Oh, yeah.
Angelo Ferriello from Sweet Cyanide. He kind of started all this here for us. Jason Heiser, Justin Parks from Stone Horses. Jason Heiser from Stone Horses. Sorry, my battery is 20% now. Kelly Bell from the Kelly Bell Band. Mariah Formica from Plush. Scott Wilson from Saving Abel. Justin or Jaron from Tantric. You got Ari from Steven Adler Band. You got Patrick Stone from Butterside. You have Downtown Julie Brown from She's an Icon. She met Michael Jackson, Prince, everybody.
And there's plenty more to come. It's going to be epic.
Yes, absolutely. We just have everybody that has given their time. Kirk McEwen, Dean Kramer. Wow, just all the artists. Don Jamieson, Courtney Cox not from Friends, from Iron Maiden. No one can shred like her, man. I'm telling you. She is awesome. And I'm
really grateful also, Darren, for the bands that have stepped up to the plate for the Vegas show.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to thank David Harris and Crashing Wayward for totally rocking this, that they're going to rock this event.
Yes. And Tantric. And I'll give a shout out to Chuck Bernal from Artists Worldwide here, by the way. He's been great.
Love him.
Yeah. And I tell you, it's everybody. Steve Johns from the Rockstar Bar.
Yes, let's not forget Steve Johns.
Yeah, and them providing the venue for this, because they know that their community, they have to live in this community, and we want to help their community as much as possible here. So, but yeah, it's just everybody, everybody that's helped, everybody that's bought a ticket for our previous shows and stuff like that, everybody that, it's just everybody that's helped with Lead Don't Follow. Gunnar, Michelle, Sydney, Carol, and you.
Well,
all right, I'm done.
Carol, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Well, like I said, I'd like to thank David Harris and Crashing Wayward for giving up their time for the foundation. It's going to be amazing. I want to thank, Steve Johns. I've been working with him personally on the venue, and his venue is amazing. And it's going to be a great night there. And I just want to thank the people of Las Vegas. And we are going to look forward to hosting this event. And I want all my friends out there, you know who you are. And we're gonna see you there, April 23rd, 22.
Awesome. Well, for anybody who's new to the show, my name is The Dreamer. This is my little space in the universe, Dreamland Studios. And you've been listening to Hanging with the Dreamer, featuring the Lead Don't Follow Foundation check out everything the foundation is doing, and be sure to show the foundation a lot of love, because what the Lead Don't Follow Foundation is doing deserves it. It deserves a lot of love. This is magnificent foundation, definitely dreamer approved, and welcome to Dreamland Studios anytime.
Thanks a lot for having us on. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. Dreamer, you always got a place with us, my friend.
I appreciate your kindness. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thanks, everybody, and be sure to mark down January 21st on your calendars. The Electric Circus of Hell be brought to you by Rage Free Records and The Dreamer's Life. Thanks a lot, everybody. Support local music, support everything that the Lead Don't Follow Foundation is doing. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.